Valentina, just how's been training, how's preparation going into your next title defense?
So everything good, going great. A lot of energy accumulating inside. So I started my training camp in Thailand, then I've been in Kyrgyzstan, in Russia, and now the final step, final few weeks, it's gonna be here. It's already here in Las Vegas, and yeah, before we go to Chicago.
One of the interesting things about training here is, of course, you've actually been around your next opponent, Jessica Ai, and even the potential substitute, Joanne Collier, excuse me. Jessica was saying to us earlier that there was only really one awkward exchange where you're both getting changed in the change rooms at the same time. Has it been awkward being around her?
For me, it's not making any difference. Being like seeing, not seeing her, it doesn't change anything. So for me, it's like okay. It's even I can say hello, and for me, it's totally fine because before the fight is still 2 weeks.
And what do you think of Jessica as an opponent and as a person as well? She said she thinks she got under your skin by saying a video you posted was perhaps a bit sped up. Did she get under your skin? Do you look into any of that at all, or is it just?
If she thinks so, it's her, totally her deal, and whatever she thinks, she thinks. So, I was dealing with so many different kind of fighters and people. They was acting differently, someone aggressively, someone like trying to pretend your friend, and then some doing differences. I see them all. She cannot surprise me with something like different because I saw it. I saw them, how they acting and everything that was trying to, they thinking they are too smart, but they are not. And this is Jessica, she's not exception.
What is the benefit, when you said you went from one camp, one country to another, you jumped around, what is the benefit for you in going to all these different places? I could see where some fighters might just want to get to one location, factor everything in and just focus there. Why for you is it good for you to move all the different places?
First of all, it's our lifestyle. I don't know, when I'm for a long time on one place, I feel that I have to move somewhere. I have to get new energy, and of course to train in different training camps. It's for me, it's to get opportunity to train with different kind of opponent, with different kind of techniques, different everything, because you never know who you will fight next, and you have to be ready for everything. This is what we are doing, train with different sparring partners, and that's why I know what to expect from like anything from from other side. I very love to travel, and this is every time give me a lot of energy, and I just feel me very fresh. I just feel very fresh when I move in. It's everything. It's not one air or something different. And recently we've been in Thailand, and for me it's a very special place. Tiger Muay Thai gym, my gym where I train, what gym I fight for, and this is amazing place. And I'm very happy that I started my preparation for this fight exactly there.
Now that you have the belt, do you feel any differently as you go into the first title defense of that belt?
Inside the octagon, it doesn't change nothing, so it's everything the same. So of course it's differently right now, because I be the champion, it was my goal for a few years, champion of UFC, and now I get to that point, and of course I want to hold this belt as long as I can. That's why I'm training very hard, and for me it's not much different, because when the door is closed, it will be me, my opponent, and what's matter it's your skills and how is your preparation. And this is why I'm training hard every time, and I try to give my best during the fight, because for me it's number one thing that's really important.
Have you been home to any of the places that you represent, like Peru or Kyrgyzstan, since you've won the belt, and how has the reception been?
I had opportunity to go back to Kyrgyzstan. It was a short trip for 1 week, but it was very nice trip because I get received by government, by president of Kyrgyzstan. I met a lot of people from Kyrgyzstan. They was like really happy to see the belt, and of course it's gave me a lot of energy as well.
Jessica also moved to Vegas to train at the PI, and you've been doing part of your training here. Have you guys seen each other? What was like the...
Yes, we saw each other. Sometimes we crossing, like in I finish in my training, she's around. Yes, and for me there is no problem to say hello to her because fight is fight. And before the announcement that we're gonna fight each other, we was even talking with her. Like I can't say that we were friends, but we was okay, normal relationship. That's why we have to change it right now. No.
Did it change anything since the fight was announced?
I think from her side it's a little bit changed because I see more like different eyes, and like I say, I saw so many people, and if her it's affected like this, it's not my problem, it's her problem. That's why for me it doesn't change nothing, and I'm ready for the fight, and this is what I want, to fight good, and I'm going for it, and nothing can destroy me from my goal.
Which kind of challenge does she bring to you?
This is title defense. This is #1 challenge, and I'm very glad that I'm at this point right now. I don't have to have this when you are like depend of someone, and this is very nice feeling. And for me, just good performance from my side, full concentration, and I'm very focused on my feelings, how I will feel before the fight. And I know for sure if everything going good, I feel like charged 100%, the fight will go good.
You talked about training in different places, and you said when you go, for instance, to Thailand, that you feel re-energized. What have you taken away from that particular experience in your training, and how do you bring it into this fight?
I cannot say just about some things particular, but being able to start my training camp in Thailand, then to go to Kyrgyzstan, then to go to Russia, train over there with different sparring partners, to see my family. It's of course, it's gave me more motivation to be successful. And if we are saying particularly about these trips, I would say the #1 motivation for me gave me my family, who I saw like personally. I could hug them, I could speak with them, and this is #1 for me.
You always kind of have your sister with you, right?
I do. I will have as always.
But all these places that you train at, how do you come up with where you train? Is that something you decide, the team decides? How do you decide, I'll go to Thailand, be there 3 weeks, go to the next? How do you come up with that?
It's a common decision between my team, between me, my sister, and our coach, because this is our mobile unit. We are moving all around together, we are trained together, we are doing all things together. That's why taking decision, we are also taking together. And usually it's very, we have common feelings, because living for so many years, you are starting to think similar things, and that's why I would say, if we are speaking about Thailand, I feel so good for this country, being there for so many years, traveling there, training there, and every time I was missing Thailand, Tiger Muay Thai. I've been there 2 years ago, and for these 2 years I was I want to feel the spirit again, because it's a little bit different. It's different kind of freedom you can feel there. It's like different world, and you are totally forgetting about what's happening around because you are living your like your own lives there, and it's totally amazing feelings experience.
And it sounds like you try to keep your opponents professional, never get emotional about it. But have you ever had an opponent in your career where you really didn't like them, where you just, you know, they really did get on your nerves? So has it always been, you know, don't care what they say?
Mostly yes. Mostly I try to not make it very like personal, but everyone knows there is one opponent. It's more of this, yeah. Everybody knows her name.
You put up a lot of posts sometimes on social media, going out, shooting guns. What for you kind of release does that bring? And just as far as hobbies, like how involved are you in going shooting?
Very much. First, I involved in shooting sport a lot, and it's my one of the biggest passion. For when we lived in Peru, I compete a lot in different competition, like defensive shooting competition. It's very nice sport, and it's like not just shooting and pointing like very Olympic style, but you have to move, you have to shoot from different position, you have to be able to fix if you have some like problem with your gun, and continue competition. So I would say this kind of competition, it's mixed, same as MMA, mixed martial arts. It includes everything, and you know it's very good for speed, accuracy, and putting your thoughts and your mind in one place. It's teaching you to be responsible. I mean the gun culture, shooting. It's teach you to be responsible, to know how to use your gun, to be more careful, to think about it, and like turn on your mind more, because sometimes you are doing everything like automatically, but here you cannot. You have to think about it, you have to analyze things, and I think it's very good for martial arts too.
There's a lot of shooting out here. Have you been able to go out here in the desert or any of the surroundings? Because this is obviously a shooting.
I have few spots where I go every time, and one is outside, and the second one in Las Vegas. It's 702 the range, and it's one of my favorite places to go, and it's very nice, very quiet, and I able every time to focus on my trainings, not like just come and shoot like ba 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 ba, yeah, you're done. No, but every time when I go there, I focus in how to be better, how to be faster, how to be more like to have more precision. That's why for me it's the same kind of trainings.
What got you interested in the gun culture?
I would say my coach, Pavel Fedotov, because he is very good the gun culture. He was in the Soviet army, commander of tanks, and we started like in Russia to shoot. Then when we moved to Peru, we started to more deeply to do these things and compete in competition. And my sister, she became champion of Peru in IPSC, and we also participate in IDPA federations. And this is it took me and cannot. I just like it's now I feel that it's same part as martial arts for in my life.
What's your favorite gun to shoot?
I very love to shoot with Glock. Glock for me it's same thing. That's very very good gun because it can shoot everywhere, and it's very easy to carry. And for example, when we were in a jungle of Amazon River, you cannot bring like different kind of guns. You have to have one very secure, and there is a lot of humidity in there, and I could see that after like Doesn't matter, you can clean it every day, every hour. After a certain time, it's became this like corrosion, and it's changed the color for a red one, is this yellow one. But Glock, it's like totally fine. It's like it can survive in different kind of different condition of weather or whatever, and that's why I have a tattoo on my body. It's Glock 19.
You know, when you work so hard to get to the top, to be number one, be a champion, and when you get there, there's more responsibility for you. Maybe they want you to do more things. So how do you stay focused, keep your eye on the prize when you're at the top?
There is responsibility everywhere. You cannot say that there you had less responsibility, here it's more responsibility. It's responsibility like different level maybe, and different. It's just like, but you have to be responsible everywhere. And for me, I'm not jumped from nothing to the top. I was like continuously going towards. Before fighting in UFC, I already became 17 world champion. So I won 17 world champions, and I know exactly what to expect. I understand people that they are like not expecting something, who not expecting this responsibility to come with the belt, they are maybe surprised. Maybe they was expecting something different. But in my case, I knew exactly what to expect, and I know how to put the main things on the top, and the rest will come. And I know how to focus me on the main things, and the rest will come. That's why for me it's easy.
I think a lot of times with fighters, they always expect that their next fight is going to be tougher than the last fight. I think a lot of people might say that the fight to get the belt was tougher for you than what this fight might be. But in your mind, is this a tougher fight than the fight that it took to get the belt? Or is this an easier fight than when you actually obtain the belt?
It's a good question, but you never can say about any fight before it happened. Actually happened. You cannot say it's gonna be tougher fight, because, and if not, it won't be any tougher fight. So we can say about how fight it was tougher or not tougher only when it's already happened. That's why what I'm doing, I just preparing for the fight same way. Same good as I did for any fight. Same good as I want to perform me in the best version of me. And that's why I'm trying to, on my preparation, to put everything. To make it fight easier. This is what I think. This is the most bigger what we can do. Prepare at the top. Not saying that, okay, this fight is gonna be easier, I will put my half efforts. No, it's not gonna be easy if you are not be on the highest level. There's only, to make it easier, you have to fight, to train very hard.
And speaking towards this preparation, I think most people always train with their goal is getting the belt. Now you have the belt. What areas are you trying to focus on yourself to keep getting better? I mean, are there things you're like, I know I'm here, but I can't relax? I mean, what are you focusing on going forward that's making you to keep getting better?
These things that for the belt there is every time challengers, and I have to train triple times more than they are, and this is my biggest push what I have every time, because they are here, they still want to get this belt as well, and I'm here, I don't want to give it anyone. That's why I'm training triple times more than they are.
I want to know your opinion about Amanda fighting Holm. What do you think of that fight?
I think it's a very good fight for both of girls, and Holm, she is a very good fighter, and she has a lot of success before, and Amanda now she's champ, so I think it's a good matchup for them.
Do you still want to try to face her in the future?
I every time saying that our business it's never ended, and we have unfinished business with her. That's why in the future everything possible. So another things, if she want to try 125, come on in. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
So guys, I'm gonna just move this up a little bit. If that works.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.